Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today's workout is going to be 30 minutes and all you need is a small towel or block if you have one accessible. These are not necessary, but if your neck starts to strain during the workout, these will be very helpful. Let's go ahead and get started. Start with your knees bent, sitting at the middle of your mat. Extend your arms forward and roll down just halfway and come right back up. Make sure you're lifting nice and tall through the spine when you begin, and then exhale and articulate one vertebrae at a time as you roll. This is a great warm-up for all the core work you're going to do today. Don't focus so hard on the breathing because I want you to move, but if you can, add that layer. Inhale as you come up and exhale as you come down. Good. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now do one more. And this time stay down. We're going to alternate lifting each leg up to a tabletop position. Focus on pulling that navel to your spine. Lift each leg up from your low abs. Don't overthink the breathing for this one too. I want you to pay attention to your abs. Open that chest proud and pull your shoulders down to work on that posture. Good. Keep going. Pull that belly button in. Good. Next, stay down in that half roll back position. You're going to pulse your fingertips forward and exhale as you come up. Good. Keep pulsing up and up and up. If your hip flexors are starting to take over and grip, squeeze that block in between your knees or just simply squeeze the knees together if you don't have a block. Now round over your legs, give your spine a little bit of a stretch. And now that our core is getting a little bit warmer, let's get into our obliques. Bring your arms on the either side of your left leg. Bring that leg up to tabletop. Now moving in opposition, extend out with the back and leg and come back in to squeeze your obliques tight. And in. And in. Same breathing as the center pulses. Inhale out, exhale, squeeze. And out and squeeze. Good. About 8 times each side. Keep breathing. Nice, and lower and switch. Extend out, pull the abs in. Good. Extend, keep pulling that belly button in. Good. Out. And lower that foot down, come to center. Good. And then roll yourself all the way down onto your back. Hug those knees tight and hold yourself in a tight ball. Rock side to side if that feels good for your back. Bring your hands down by your side and flex your feet so the toes go up to the ceiling. Make sure you don't let your low back arch at any point here. Gently lower those heels down towards the floor. Now, depending on your strength level, you might not even touch the floor. I'd rather have you keep your back pressed down into the mat than letting your feet touch down. Inhale as you lower the feet and use that exhale on your way up to pull that belly button down and connect to your powerhouse. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Good. Focus on that breath. Press that low back down. Nice. Now we're going to level up and get into some legs lowering. Extend your legs together and straighten to the ceiling if your flexibility allows. And same thing as the exercise before, only lower down as much as you can without lifting your low back. If it helps to put your hands by your tailbone to assist in that, go ahead. Good. Nice. Now we're going to level up even more. We're going to do those two things again with a crunch. So either place both hands behind your head to support that neck, or grab the block or the towel and watch how I support my neck so that it doesn't strain. You're going to pull it forward, look into your belly button, let your neck relax on the block or the towel, and really find that crunch. Inhale as you lower those legs. Lower those heels, exhale as you bring them up. Inhale as you lower, pull that belly button down further into the floor before you exhale, and then bring it back up. Be precise and take your gaze to your belly button so you 100% feel that core working. Good. Here we go with the legs up straight. I'm just going to place the hands behind my head for this one to show you guys, but I do find that using the towel actually makes it a little bit more challenging because it forces me higher into the crunch. Good. Rest the head down and then hug your knees into your chest. All right, a couple more things and we'll give the abs a rest and do a little stretch. Scissor kicks with the head down is next. So again, place your hands by your tailbone if you need that extra support. If not, just place your hands down by your side and then extend your legs straight up to the ceiling. Start to switch your legs. Make sure your legs are nice and parallel. And then flex your feet for an added challenge and just breathe evenly as you switch. Good. And then start to flutter those legs quick, quick, quick. See how low you can bring those legs down. Introducing our first classic Pilates Crunch. Have your knees bent at a tabletop position, arms long and down by your side. No head movement yet. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling as you inhale, and then exhale, press your palms firmly into the mat so you activate those triceps. Good. Two more. Inhale, reach, keep the shoulders open, and exhale, press it down. And one more. Now let's add that crunch. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the ceiling. Reach through the fingertips towards your heels. Good. And then inhale, roll back. And two. One more. Good. Now stay there, stay in this crunch and start to pump those straight arms down, 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 letting the palms hover 2 inches off the mat. Take that gaze into the middle of your thighs and then squeeze that core. Good, and then relax down. All right, stretch time. Keep that right knee into your chest and Give the ankle a little bit of love, circle in either direction. And then take it over to a supine twist to open up that back. Arms out to the side or goalpost position, and take your gaze over to the right. Nice. Use that core to bring yourself back to center and extend that right leg up. Grab behind the calf. Take a couple bend and stretches. Loosen up those hamstrings. Exhaling as you straighten the leg. If you want extra stretching, grab that towel and hook it onto the arch of your right foot, and then continue on with the bend and stretches. To the other side. Left knee in, loosen up that hip, circle the ankles, and then when you're ready, take it over to a supine twist. Then breathe into any tightness you feel in your back. Center, extend that left leg up to the ceiling. I'm hooking my foot onto the towel and a couple bend and stretches there. Back to the core. Hundreds is next. So start with your legs at tabletop and then extend the legs up to the ceiling and lower down to your height, which is where you can keep the back flat while you lower your legs down. If the full 100 position is not happening today, you can either keep it at tabletop or keep your legs super straight. Ideally, the feet are going to be at eye level. Now find your position. You start pumping your arms as you breathe in 5 counts, exhale for 5 counts, 10 times, and that makes it 100. Find your hundreds position and in 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. Pull that belly button in and 3. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 5. Exhale 6. Inhale 7. 8. 9. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in and rest the head down. Nice. Good. I hope your abs are starting to feel it. Extend both legs straight on the mat and reach your arms over your head, rolling up as you exhale. Reach over. Inhale, sit up straight, and then exhale your way back down, articulating one vertebrae at a time. Now, if you have a tight spine, it might be really hard, but just do your best to work through that. Exhale, roll down. Good. Inhale, bring the arms up, and exhale up. Good. Rollover is coming next. If If you're not comfortable with rolling over onto your upper spine, please just stick to reverse crunches. I'll show that in a second. Lifting those hips up a couple inches off the floor, firing up those low abs. Good. Now rollover starts with the legs coming up to the ceiling. Press the hands down firmly into the floor so you can roll up and over onto those shoulders. Keep pressing away from the floor so you don't squash that neck. Keep the legs parallel to the floor. Separate to hip distance at the top and then roll down slowly using your core strength to come down. 4 times in this direction. Good. Now reverse the direction of the legs so you come up with your feet separated, then glue your ankles together and roll down. Really control one vertebrae at a time as you come down. The more control it is, the stronger your core will get. Ooh, good. All right, one last exercise before we flip over and stretch our stomach. Corkscrew. Hands down by your side. Tilt the legs sideways, then circle down and around as you exhale. Now reverse the direction. Inhale, tilt, exhale, circle around. Good. Inhale, tilt, exhale, circle around. Nice. If you want to make it harder, go into corkscrew 2, lifting those hips off the floor between each circle. So you're adding a reverse crunch to your regular corkscrew. Hug those knees in and come up. Give yourself a stretch forward. Take your time, maybe grab a sip of water, and join me on your stomach. By your shoulders, arch that back up and stretch your abs out. Your choice where you want to inhale or exhale here. Just make sure we're not overextending in that low back. If you feel a little pain there, make sure you're pulling your belly button to your spine and then don't arch as far. Press back to a child's pose. Hips press down towards your heels and breathe deep and sideways into your ribs to let your lungs fully expand. And then exhale, let all the air out. Shift your weight back forward onto your hands and knees, and we will do 8 bird dogs on each side. Make sure you're pulling your navel to your spine, nice and flat in that core. And then extend your right arm forward, left leg back, not overarching and not over rounding your spine. Elbow touches the knee and extends back out. Take your eyes with the movement, looking up to the ceiling and then back into the knee to challenge your balance and stability. It really makes it a lot harder. arm forward, right leg back. Elbow touches to knee each time. Back to neutral. Roll at the wrists, but stay there. We're hovering the knees off the mat just 1 inch. So see how far you can pull that belly button to your spine. Again, not arching too much and not over rounding the spine. Hover and hold. Lower down. One more time, just like that. Press into the palms, shoulders are stacked right over the wrists, and hover those knees. Good, rest. And one more time. This time we're hovering but shifting our weight forward and back. So this will strengthen your transverse a lot. Pull that belly button tight to your back. Good, rest the knees down, and one more time, child's pose. Okay, from here, press out into a full plank. Shoulders stacked right over the wrists. Then from here, don't lift your butt too high and don't lower your butt too low. Lift the right leg off the floor, shift your weight backwards, then forwards, then switch to the left leg. Lift, shift, and keep alternating those sides. Good. Rest down for a second, stretch out those shoulders. And we will go into side plank. Left hand is in the middle. Today, bring the top leg in front of the bottom leg so you feel extra sturdy and balanced. Now the top arm will hug your core as your hips lift just a little, and then look back up to the ceiling and hug back in. 4 times. Then the next 4, we're going to reach that top arm towards the back foot, the back ankle. So it's a little bit harder, but you guys can do it. Lift the hips a little bit higher, reach back, find those obliques, and reach. Good. And flip over to the other side. Don't lose that core as you switch. And 4 times hugging. Good. Wring out that spine as you hug. Twist. 2 more. Good. Now reach towards that back ankle. Reach. Pull the abs in. 2. 2 more. Good. Last one. Nice. And come down. Relax. Last few exercises. Our ab series of 5 to finish off those abs is next. So go ahead and flip over, lay on your back one more time. Single leg stretch. So bring that right knee into the chest. The classic positioning will have the outside arm lower on your shin and the inside arm on the top so that it keeps that shin bone in line with your body. Hover that left leg off the floor and then go ahead and find that crunch and switch that leg, switch that leg, switch. Good. Pull your abs in. Today, inhale one side, exhale the other. Inhale, exhale, exhale, and then bring the knees in, double leg stretch. Extend your arms and legs out, circle your arms around, hug yourself into a nice tight ball. Good. 3, tight ball, 2. Good. Inhale as you expand, exhale as you come around. Finish in a nice tight ball and relax down. Single leg stretch with straight legs is next. We already did scissor switches, so if you want to support your neck by holding behind your head and switching this way, you can totally do that. Or if you want to do the traditional way, grab the ankle, start with the right leg, grab the right ankle as you straighten the left leg, and go ahead and switch. The breath is the same. Inhale one leg, exhale the other. Inhale and exhale. The higher you grab onto that leg, the more crunch you'll get and more core strength. Good. Legs lowering is next. Support that neck. Inhale as you lower the legs. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, pull that belly button down. Exhale. Good. Down and down. All right, last one, bicycle crunches or crisscross. Keep going. Opposite elbow to opposite knee, crisscross. Good. And rest the head down. Whew. And hug the knees in tight. All right, very last thing. We'll finish today with a couple of bridging. Make sure the feet are parallel and in line with the knees. You're going to bridge up, articulate through the spine, and lift that pelvis up. Aim for a completely straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Good. Now the breath for this in Pilates, you exhale each time your spine rounds. So inhale at the bottom, exhale, peel up, inhale at the top, exhale, peel down. If you have any back issues, this is great for that. Good. And then roll up to a seated position. Take one last stretch forward over those legs. And exhale, breathe. Let the gravity help you stretch a little bit more and relax into that stretch. I hope using the block or the towel was really helpful today. Look out for more videos coming your way and subscribe to make sure you see them. I'm going to finish up with some downward dog and cat cows for my spine because that feels really good. Thanks so much for joining and hope to see you next time.